President Trump has finally turned against Fox News totally and completely. Now, look, before, and here's the reason why I say totally and completely, because they've been feuding before. There's been some disagreements, especially with some of the hosts, Juan Williams, etc. Uh, and you also had the fact that Donald Trump still loves Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Judge Jeanine Pirro, etc. But now it has escalated to where he is calling on his basically fans to stop watching Fox News. Now, if this works, Donald Trump could be the first person to ever get Republicans to stop watching Fox News. That's amazing. All right. Anyway, so now on Wednesday, Trump went on a furious tweet storm against his favorite network in full Trumpian fashion. In a series of angry tweets, Trump went after Fox for hiring panelists that he doesn't like. Instead, the network was letting him down. Let me give you the tweets here. Just watch Fox News heavily promoting the Democrats through their DNC communications director, spewing out whatever she wanted with zero pushback by anchor Sandra Smith. Terrible, considering that Fox couldn't even land a debate. The Dems give them nothing. In all caps. Fox hires Give Hillary the Questions Donna Brazile, Juan Williams, and low-rating Shep Smith. Hopeless and clueless. Okay. Yikes. All right, now, here's the interesting thing. I don't necessarily disagree with criticizing Donna Brazile. I've done my own criticisms of Ms. Brazile, or Mrs. And so, look, for one, did she give Hillary Clinton questions when she was working as a contributor at CNN? Of course. That was a huge thing that came out during 2016. Now, it's funny how Trump points that out now as an attack. Kind of hilarious. It's almost as if he takes advantage of things that he wouldn't mind doing himself. That's interesting. But hey, look, if you want to criticize her for that, that's fine, right? But now he's criticizing the network for hiring her. I actually criticized Donna Brazile for taking a job at Fox News. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't understand. I think it's funny because Brazile is not all that liberal. And I say that because she's the establishment, right? So she's the establishment. So she gives, of course, official DNC Democratic Party talking points, which again is more centrist, is more corporate establishment. And so, but Trump thinks liberal, and you're turning Fox News into a liberal station. Wait till Trump actually meets a progressive. Oh, that's going to be fun. Now, Fox News has met a progressive. If you guys remember, Kyle Kulinski from Secular Talk went on that show, and of course he went on to debate a Republican and destroyed them, because that's, Kyle Kulinski is a real progressive. He's not a hacky television person or a hacky DNC member. No, he's a real progressive, and so he comes on and he shreds the opposition. And it was an amazing moment. If you haven't seen it, you probably should watch it. And you know what's funny? Since then, they haven't had him back. It's almost as if conservatives fear real progressives. Not only do conservatives fear real progressives, you also have the establishment that fears real progressives. But to CNN's credit, now they are actually letting some progressives on to go and debate. You have Cenk Uygur on basically going on to Chris Cuomo's show now all the time to debate the progressive viewpoint. So credit to them on that for this, but that was a long time coming. All right, but anyway, so now what Fox News traditionally loves to do is, and this really kind of explains their hiring choices of Democrats, right? Donna Brazile, Juan Williams, etc. They love to hire establishment Democrats who generally lose to Republicans. Now, that dynamic, I think, has changed a little bit since during the Obama administration when it was really prevalent. but they still generally tend to bring on more weaker establishment Democrats who are, very corporatist, because there is a populist streak within the Republican Party against, big corporations. Now they mix in that populism with, unfortunately, a lot of racism and even some anti-Semitism. When they talk about the globalist agenda, etc. But again, you can't look at shows like, again, Tucker Carlson. He's a white supremacist, but he also does echo some populist sentiment, but weaves in that racism, and so that's kind of how they get you, which is like super dangerous. But generally, like I said before, they tend to hire, Fox News does, Democrats that will lose to Republicans. Generally, they're literally paid to lose. But what's funny is that Trump is still having a meltdown about it, even though Fox News is overwhelmingly on his side. I mean, just about on every issue. I mean, you look at Fox and Friends, right? Fox and Friends loves President Trump. They always support him. Some of the most ridiculous things. Again, you got Jeanine Pirro, you got Tucker Carlson, you got Sean Hannity. He loves those guys. What was the other guy? He loves Lou Dobbs. I think he's on Fox Business, and so great. Those are the hosts that he absolutely loves, and yet he basically has said, "You need to stop watching the network." In fact, the reason is because he demands 100% loyalty from everyone around him. He said it before. He loves it when Kim Jong-un speaks and everyone has to clap. Well, yeah, they have to clap or else they're killed. President Trump would love to live in that kind of world. I mean, how obvious does it have to be that he wants to be the beloved dictator? I mean, to go after the friendliest network imaginable is insanity. But again, we have an insane president. So now, finally, I want to give you the final quote here from Trump. He said, "The new Fox News," as if they've changed really all that much, "is letting millions of great people down. We have to start looking for a new news outlet. Fox isn't working for us anymore." And who's us? They're still working for you. Again, they defend you at almost any opportunity. Brit Hume, I think, had a incredibly mild criticism of the president. And Juan Williams, and he's like, "That's it. The whole of Fox News. Go find something else. Burn it down." No, here's the translation. He wants to find a network that kisses his ass 100% of the time instead of only 95% of the time. And that apparently is not Fox News anymore. Again, this shows just how incredibly weak and thin-skinned he is. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.